Hello, welcome to the Zine Review. I have a partner, my buddy Jack here, is going to be reviewing Unemployment. It's a new zine by Aaron Smith, who most people probably know from the zine Big Hands. Um, Big Hands has been one of my favorite zines for a long, long time, and when Jack brought home Unemployment, I flipped through it. It looked sort of familiar, but it took me a little bit to make the connection that he's also from Big Hands. So I thought this was a pretty great and pretty interesting read. I'm gonna let you start though.
Yeah, I have just recently came upon this, and now I'm also a fan of Big Hands, and I think it's great. It could be the new philosophy for being unemployed. Maybe people will catch on to it and take up upon it.
It's sort of a straightforward zine in that it doesn't have like fancy layout. It's very simple. No pictures, no drawings. Oh, whoops. Okay, a couple pictures.
Maybe.
But mostly just writing, which from Aaron, he's a great writer. So that's really all you need is good writing.
It seems the layout's pretty standard to his Big Hands 1 and 2, and it's written as if it were just before Obama's election.
Yeah.
And he talks about Obama's election and the hope it was kind of giving to the community. May or may not feel the same way now, but we'll see. But yes, it's a quality read. It's not as philosophically driven as probably Big Hands 1 or 2. That's as far as I've gotten. But
it's sort of interesting because it starts out like I guess the whole idea is that he was unemployed and what else is he gonna do but write a zine, I guess. So it's called Unemployment, so you know what you're getting right away, but the first half or more than half of it is all about being unemployed, which got a little bit long for me. But when Aaron's talking, you sort of just read it no matter what it is because it's just everything he writes is really well written. So. But then towards the end of the zine, it sort of shifted, and he's talking about temp work, and then there's like a whole chapter about crime think, which I thought was like really interesting.
See, it's not as fresh in my brain as it is in yours, but I'm not sure. I don't think it got too drawn out as far as the unemployment part of it. I particularly enjoyed the part where he was talking about talking with friends online on iChat or whatnot, and be like, they are getting paid and I'm not.
Right.
What the fuck? I should have been invisible. Damn it. But also, I can relate to it because I have a lot of friends that have just graduated from college, which I have as well, and are unemployed and lost and not
right.
kind of put in the routine as what school and the academic world kind of gives a person. And then when you're kind of unleashed upon the world, it's there's nothing that can be really
it's hard to figure out how to get like a cycle going and how to get into a routine. Like if you don't have a job, that's a lot of it is he's talking about without a job. It's hard to figure out what to do with your time because when you don't have free time, you just think, oh, I'll do this and I'll do this and I'll do this, and then when you don't have a job and you have all the free time, you don't always have the motivation.
Yeah.
To actually do the things you said you were going to.
It doesn't make the free time valuable when
right.
you don't have a job.
Right. Yeah. I liked it. I liked it. It was a great zine. I got it. I think it was how much was it? I guess you bought it. I didn't buy
it. How much was it? Yeah, I believe it was $3
at Quimby's.
Yes, at Quimby's, and it was.
It's also from Microcosm. Yes. If you need to get it from Microcosm. Any other final thoughts?
Oh, I have actually finished my own first zine, which is called Coffee and Board Games. I enjoy coffee and board games. It has nothing to do with either of them, but it is a little bit about me. It's a personal zine. I work at a doggy daycare. There's illustrations of a lot of the dogs that I work with. And then there's also a couple stories from my childhood that most, if not all, people have no idea about. So it is a quality read, I think. What do you think, Billy?
I'll give it an official review later if you want. But I liked it. I read it, and you're my bud, so of course I like it. drawings, pictures, and stories. Like, what else can you ask for? So how much is it?
It will be $2.
So go get Unemployment, the zine, not the lifestyle, and Coffee and Board Games when you get a chance. That's all. Peace out.